So this is the Harley Benton SC450 Plus in vintage. I wasn't gonna order another guitar because I got, I can't afford it, so I shouldn't be ordering guitars anyway. But this, as everyone knows, the Harley Benton guitars are super cheap. They're like starter guitars. I think this one was like 100 and it was cheap. It was like 150 bucks, I think, total. Shipped from Germany. I can't read any of this. It's all in German. It was a weird situation because I actually ordered this thing forever ago, and like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but they didn't have it in stock, and I was actually going to cancel the order, and I totally forgot about it, which is pretty irresponsible, I guess. But so I'm kind of hoping that. So I have 4 Harley Bentons. This will be 5. And I'm actually going to get rid of like 3 of them. Just because I don't have the room for them. Not that I can really get any money for them, but most of this, I was just curious of, when I started getting these Harley Benton guitars, I was just curious with the quality. Everyone was saying that these things are bang for your buck guitars, the best bang for your buck guitar out there. If you wanted a guitar that you could mod and add your own pickups and stuff to, this was the brand to go with because, oh, this is heavy, because they're real solid guitars. Nobody gives you the quality that Harley Benton does, and I've heard that these guitars are actually made in some of the same factories as the high-end guitars like Epiphone and ESP. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Everything, there's a lot of hearsay, not hearsay, a lot of nobody knows exactly what the answers are. Everyone has an opinion. I'm not sure if it's known exactly where they're made, but so this is the Harley Benton SC450 Plus in vintage burst. As I was saying, the last guitar I got was the SC1000. It's the ESP copy, and man, that guitar, I don't want to say that guitar sucks, but I was not happy with it. It's a good looking guitar, but it's really rough. The frets were really rough. I already replaced the tuning machines on it because they were terrible. I've been told it's because, that one was a cheap, like even cheaper than this one. This is the 450. The next level up is the 550. I want that Paradise Amber Flame 550 that everyone's raving about, but I couldn't afford it. It was only like $250 or something like that, or $270. I can't remember. So I decided I wanted to do one more Harley Benton in C, because I love my CST 24 in Ocean Flame. That guitar is amazing. My Fusion HSH roasted maple neck is awesome. That's like one of my favorite guitars. I don't want to say that it's as good as a Chapman, but I tend to play that more than my Chapmans. So let's see how this one is. I love those other 2 guitars. I have a really cheap Harley Benton Strat that's not very good, but it kind of grew on me. And then the SC1000, I was so disappointed with that guitar. Maybe it's because I've played ESPs and I know how they feel. It doesn't feel like an ESP. It looks like one, but it doesn't feel like it. And it's not as thin as an ESP. And then the hardware quality just was not good. Probably should have grabbed a knife, huh? Let's see what I got over here. All right. As you can see, has not been opened. So this, like I said, I ordered this thing forever ago. I actually forgot about it. I think I ordered the SC1000 after this. This wasn't in stock. Kind of forgot about it. Actually, I thought I canceled the order, but apparently I didn't. Okay, let's see. So the bubble wrap on this, it's just one layer of bubble wrap, and it's not. The other Harley Bentons that I've got they've all seemed to be wrapped a lot better than that. This is not a B stock. This is a brand new SC450. The SC1000 was a B stock. I know I talked about that a lot, and I wasn't sure in the video, but it was a B stock. This is brand new. My CSC24 was a B stock, awesome condition, and my Fusion obviously was brand new. So you got the leads, power cords that aren't good for anything. Same old stickers. This is actually the first Harley Benton guitar I've gotten from Germany where the styrofoam hasn't been broken. The heel for the neck. Every other one, it's been broken in half. Because of shipment, I guess. Let's not throw this into the ceiling fan. So let's open it up. I don't like this wrap job at all. This tuning peg is, where's the thing? Almost poking through the plastic. Look how thin of a layer that is. I mean, come on, from Germany, and that's how you wrap it? So this is number... Jesus. This bridge is actually sticking through the bubble wrap. So this is number 5, Harley Benton. So I haven't had any guitars broken where the neck's been broken. That's pretty crazy. That they've all shipped like that they've all survived that. Wow, this neck feels pretty good. I really hate the color of those tuning machines. Can't tell on my camera, but it almost looks like green. I am a little colorblind. This is green. That guy's green. But it looks grayish green to me. That's a fat neck. That looks good. It's a pretty sharp looking headstock. They might get sued, but it's okay. I don't care. This wood is a really light color on the back. Really light. Gonna rip it. I can't get it up. Jesus. Oh, it has coil taps. Really? Alright, so it has a coil tap feature, but look at these knobs. How are you supposed to grab those for the coil tap? I guess like that. But when you're sweaty, if you're gigging with this thing, if you want to gig with this, it's not the right kind of knob for that. It needs to have a better burl or something. Yeah, I don't like that. Finish is pretty nice. The hardware on this, this tailpiece looks exactly the same as my SC1000 tailpiece, only chrome. I was told that the hardware on this was better. I think it's exactly the same. Although that one was really scratched. So maybe that played a part in part of my disappointment, or some of my disappointment, because it didn't seem to hold up that well to a little bit of playing. Alright, let's... Ooh. Damn it. The grain on the back is really nice. It's a 3-piece body, it looks like. I can see the scarf joint, obviously, in the neck, which we all knew. These have scarf joints. Natural binding. Natural binding? That might just be painted. Yeah, painted. No, I think that's binding. It's like real binding to me. Yeah, that's real binding. Some imperfections in the wood, some spots. That's not wood grain, that's something on the wood itself that they stained and over. Right there. On the back, the grain's pretty nice on the back. Look really nice. You probably can't see that with that camera. Yeah, you can't see that really. Nice heel joint. This feels good, like really good. No sharp frets at all. This feels like the ST24 quality. You can't see anything. Like the quality of that ST24, the PRS copy. This is up there with that. I don't like those tuning keys, but it's alright. Poker chip. That switch doesn't feel too bad. Wow. I'm actually impressed with this. For the amount of money that I paid, this is what I'm talking about with Harley Benton. This is the bang for your buck experience. You know, when you open a guitar and you're like, holy crap. This is a holy crap guitar. I mean, this finish isn't super awesome. I'm not a huge Vintage Burst fan anyway. But, I mean, from a distance, that looks pretty freaking killer. Look at that. That's a heavy guitar, too. The finish, the maple veneer, It's kind of bland. I mean, it's not. It has some figure in it, but not crazy. It's a book matched veneer, so you can see the flame. It has a little bit of depth too, actually. I'm actually stoked. This is nice. This is really nice. The polyurethane or whatever they use, it's polyurethane. It's a little thick by the neck pocket. It's a neck in, set neck, but it's a little thick right there. It has kind of like a U from the neck to the body. A little thicker than you would expect on a higher guitar. Actually, is this a maple cap? No. Look at that. Can you see that? Right there? Under the binding? Is this a maple cap? If it is, it's not a very good looking maple cap, but it looks like it might be. No. I don't think that's a maple cap. I think that's a mess up. I think they taped off the binding. No, I think that's a maple cap. Yeah. It's so light, it has to be maple. Didn't expect that. I thought this thing was just gonna have the veneer. I could be wrong. I'll check it out. This tuning key doesn't feel right. The D feels a little weird. The D feels a little weird. These are good tuners, actually. Wow, it's set up too. I need to throw a tuner on this. This neck is thick, like real thick though. Like if I'm comparing this to my Epiphone Les Paul, this feels thicker to me. Yeah, it does. I don't know if I like the finish on this either. The gloss finish on the neck, but it's like super chunky, super My hand does hang up on it. I'm not a lead player, so it doesn't really matter. But it does hang up on the finish a little bit. Look at this access though. Huh? All the way down. Easy. I like this guitar. This is a kick-ass guitar for the price. This might actually be the best bang for your buck Harley Benton out there. SC450 Plus Vintage Burst. Has Roswell pickups. It's got Diodarios in it. This is on par with the CST24 that I have had for a couple years now. Or a couple years. I was floored when I got that guitar. This guitar is really nice. This tuning peg is off center. Whatever. QC pass. Thanks, QC. Damn, son! I scared my dog. Damn, son! Nice guitar. Wow. I like it. She's pretty. Peace!